This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Receiver in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick catch over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Game moves the ball to the 43. 1st down coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's found some room to the 45. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. And now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The shotgun handoff here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they get nothing in the 1st down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for him by picking up some good yards.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, and that's good for a 1st down at the 47. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And with the receiver. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Catch made in space. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's got room to Gets into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To make the tackle right. It's enough for a first down. Good call in a screen play. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down.
He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he can't hang on for a little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up third.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that quarterback seemed to be back there forever, waiting to find somebody open. He should have just thrown it away or just taken off. Instead, waiting all that time allows the defense to get to him. They come up with the sack.
very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Battle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Looking to chuck it again. Pulls it in. It's Battle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
2nd down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught quickly. Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Trying to make it 3 straight. 3rd down conversion. They need a yard here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They finally corral him at the 1.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Second down and goal upcoming. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Gives it to the back. Moves the ball up to the 30. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot right down the middle. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner finally finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The timeout is called. A tough strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's battle. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
If you call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Set up at the 30. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble. And they trap him for a sack. offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught on the outside. It's Battle. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here in being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Someone moved this a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And it's a bunch formation. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a still-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
The Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
What a big gain by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Moves out of the pocket.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The Trojans will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, you take a chance here as a play caller, and the quarterback makes a great throw. The other thing, Chris, how about the receiver's route to get separation to come up with that 1st down?
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Southern Cal! But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Battle. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. With the catch, it's Battle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring out 2nd down.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers, sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or he would have been able to bring that one in.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Look out, whole different game now.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here's the second down play. Now they call a run. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them the 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. No way to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pounding away with the run game. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback. Stop it for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. The Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Looking for a late deep shot. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, USC. They got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.